What's up, guys? Welcome to another day of development on Autoforge, not Project Dig. So we have been working on getting Lua Expose, a tool of ours, to um, compile and create a abstract syntax tree of our C++ code, and then from that generate .d.tl files, which are Teal declaration files, very similar to the d.ts files for TypeScript, which define the types and how they can be used. And so if you haven't been following along, we're using Teal, which is a typed dialect of Lua. So now we have all these files being generated, and we finished finally after like 3 days of work, and it's working out great. We had to make sure that all of our modules are being preloaded in the correct order, which took a little bit of time, but we got that figured out. And then after that, I worked on getting a little script build set up for us. If I go to TL build, we can see that. I actually know how to open that up. It's up here. And what that does is it will run this TL build command, which is just a Lua script, and go through and check our currently open Teal file and transpile it into a .lua file if it passes the check, which is really helpful because that means that while we're developing the game, ideally we'll have the game be running, and then when we want to make some change to the gameplay logic, we can change our Teal file, and we can build it, and at that point it generates the Lua file properly as long as it passes the check. So that's great because ultimately what we want is to be able to have all of this stuff taken care of us for us, not having to worry about Teal being compiled or transfiled to Lua, and using Teal to its fullest. We have this type checkings, so we need to use it. And so I got that working. Our Teal build script is just a really small thing where it just runs Teal check, and then it gets the output, looks to see if zero errors are detected. If that is true, then it runs Teal gen, and works beautifully where it will just create if we have a test.teal file, we save it, passes the check, it generates a teal.lua file for us. And then using trigger task on save, we have it so that whenever our Teal file is saved, it will, and I think I can show this to you. I don't know where. Here it is. I know how to open up my settings. Here we go. We have it, so it's running on Teal files, and it runs Teal build. So anytime we save a Teal file, it automatically tries to build it and convert it or transpile it into a Lua file, which is awesome. So we're again taking care of another task, just trying to automate things as much as possible. So now we don't even have to try to run the build, it just happens automatically. And so then the next step was, now that we have it so that it's being able to generate the file, the Lua file, whenever we save, we needed two more things. One, was having it so that whenever we check out the repo, or we check out new Teal files, we want CMake to automatically transpile all of our Teal files into Lua files. And so I added in this little command here, which just does the Teal build, and we have in our Teal config file where it's just saying that, hey, our source directory is data, and it will run through our data folder, and this will likely change, and it will just convert or build, generate all of the Lua files from Teal files for us. So that's awesome. It's not working. So I don't know what's going on with it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let Andrew try to figure it out. So Andrew, figure it out, okay? Get your stuff together. No. And then the last thing that I have been working on, and I think is good now, is I was adding in a new GitHub workflow for Teal checker, or to run Teal check on all of our scripts and all of our Teal scripts, and make sure that whenever we are trying to commit or do a pull request on some branch, that it's passing all of the Teal checks. So we don't have any files that are being linted improperly, or whatever. That's basically what the Teal check is it's linting it. It's making sure that we're not using any types improperly. And I got that working, and it's good. So we're done. We are done with all of this tooling, and so now we can move on to game engine stuff again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a good day. Take care.